Actions taken to establish the Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine are becoming an increasing source of tension between the administration and the faculty. Oakland has historically never initiated a new academic program without wide consultation with the faculty. The Senate resolution in the early 1980s recommending the establishment of a School of Medicine was preceded by a year-long development process involving joint administration faculty working groups. The OUWB-SOM was announced at a press conference after limited discussion between top OU and WBH administrators and most likely their boards of directors. A dean was subsequently hired and plans underway to formally add the school to the university without any consultation with the university senate or its appropriate committees. This consultation occurred only after the AAUP refused to amend its collective bargaining agreement to allow hiring of SOM faculty before such a consultation. In a rushed ratification process, the faculty voted to amend the agreement last fall to allow hiring of initial faculty by December of 2008. After the faculty acted to meet a December deadline, the administration did not even submit the amendment for ratification by the Board of Trustees until midwinter. During the recent faculty contract negotiations, the AAUP was asked to help develop a language that would thoroughly integrate the proposed School of Medicine into Oakland University. To achieve this goal, the AAUP requested a copy of the LCME application because it provides the administration's most comprehensive description of the structure of the new OUWB-SOM. When the LCME application was not provided by the administration, we filed a FOIA request for a copy. After the maximum delay allowed by FOIA law, the administration announced that it was their opinion that the entire document was exempt from the law. Our attorney this morning filed a FOIA lawsuit to compel the administration to provide this document. The motion filed today in Circuit Court challenges each of the 4 justifications the administration used to withhold this entire document. The law allows for the redaction of parts of requested documents while requiring a description of the topics of all redacted materials unless the description itself would reveal confidential material. The refusal to provide the LCME application only increases faculty concerns about the School of Medicine. We request you instruct the administration to provide the LCME document with descriptions of all redacted sections rather than spending more funds from taxpayers and students to defend a lawsuit to withhold information on how the School of Medicine might impact current academic programs. Negotiations are over, and it is time that we start working together for the common good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am here representing not only myself, but 18,000 Oakland University students. My first question is whether or not you, the Board of Trustees, can guarantee that the tuition of these 18,000 Oakland University students will not be used to fund a medical school for 40 students. In junction with that, I ask if the OU administration will be funding the students a week worth of tuition for a week in which we did not receive any education. The Oakland University administration is not extending school by 1 week, and therefore the full semester which we are supposedly receiving, to me, seems quite short. I also inquire as to whether or not the university will be accommodating the needs of a growing student body. Admission at Oakland continues to increase, but our number of parking spaces remains stagnant. As I earnestly troll the lots for a parking space, I observe in dismay how some of my fellow students have resorted to parking in the unruly brush behind the Science and Engineering building, because even the overflow lot south of Pioneer Drive is filled to the brim. While Oakland builds a medical school and a new building for the School of Health Sciences and spends what I can only imagine are hundreds of thousands of dollars on campus beautification, I hope that they will consider building a parking garage near the heart of campus, near the OC, O'Dowd Hall, South Foundation Hall, and North Foundation Hall, where the students of this university spend most of their time. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need beautiful trees, we don't need beautiful bushes, we don't need flowers. What we had before was more than enough, and it was wonderful for the students who enjoyed smelling those flowers and seeing those bushes every day as they walked into the OC to eat lunch, to meet with friends. Really what we need are parking spaces because I have just seen it get worse and worse. I lived on campus for 2 years. This year I was not able to afford to live on campus, so I became a commuter. I am extremely dismayed by the fact that it takes me 15 minutes to find a parking spot when I get to school 30 minutes before my class begins. I hope that you'll consider what I've said because I know that it is a very important matter for all of the commuters on this campus, and I know that Oakland University is seen as a commuter school. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. We appreciate your comments.